Welcome back to 3626. And today I have a story that I feel like it's similar to a story that can be on Stories Unscripted. If you don't know where Stories Unscripted are, it's on Spice It Up on Wadia's channel. I'll leave a link down below for you to check out her channel. Welcome back. Please subscribe, please like, and please comment. So I have a wine glass of water in my hand because I went to this wedding and they gave it to me as a present. Getting a wedding present. I'm at that age where my friends get married and then put me in that list of girls that they want to thank or something like that. Anyways, so now I'm drinking everything in this tea, juice. Now I'm at water. So forgive me, please forgive me. It's my first wine glass I've ever owned in this house of mine. Anyways, so the other day I'm with my friend and he was telling me a story about his friend. And obviously I decided to share it because I feel like because lately I've been so busy, it's so much easier for me to just tell stories rather than actually script out a video and this and that, the other. But those videos will be back, I promise. For everybody who like the information of videos, they will be back. But for now, let's just share these stories. Oh. I'm sorry if something has changed. The lighting went off for some time, so then I had to go fix it and that took pretty long. So yeah, but the cup is back. So this girl, we're gonna use a different name today, okay? I don't only know Jane. Today we're going to use the name Phone, okay? Still flipping the hair. But yeah, so then Phone is a renowned Christian girl, and then she falls in love with the pastor, okay? You see, anyways, but yes, she falls in love with the pastor, and then they start talking about marriage and whatnot. So throughout the whole relationship, they weren't doing anything. Like they had never kissed, they had never done anything. He had never touched her in any way. He'd never shown any sign of attraction to her. But then she was very proud of her man, like always thinking, this man is a good man. He's not gonna even touch me in a certain way just because we're dating. He respects me, he respects my space, he respects the kind of person I am, that I'm gonna have sex after marriage, we're gonna have sex after marriage. That was a beautiful thing while they were dating. It was very nice, and she was always bragging to her friends about how, my husband to be he's very faithful to the Lord, like he's always advocating for purity, and so he's never gonna touch me until we're married. Our first kiss is gonna be on the day we're told you may kiss the bride. And that was beautiful. That is a beautiful story. We all want that story. So then he proposes finally, and they're happy. She's happy, she's there. He put a ring on it. Anyway, so then they get married, and then it's a beautiful day, and you may now kiss the bride, and they finally kiss. Beautiful. And then that moment, it's just everything, all righteousness has been fulfilled. This man kept himself, and the woman also had kept herself for him. They kept themselves for each other ish. And then finally the honeymoon night is there, and now the woman is like, finally we're going to do it. Do things, do grown-up things, the bees and I don't know but that talk, we're going to do the bees and something. And then the man was just tired. Like the man was just super tired, I think, from the wedding planning. I mean, I've never been married, but I can only imagine. I'm sure that's a valid excuse. So then he's like, hey, you know what, I'm just tired, can we get things done tomorrow? Then the woman is like, no, it's fine. It's really fine. And then they both sleep. And then tomorrow, the woman wakes up early in the morning. Sister woke up to still look fresh for the first day that they're going to do the bees and I don't know what the bees are something. Anyways, the bees and the pots. Let's just call them the pots. So then she wakes up, she puts on enough makeup to not look too sleepy, but also not look like she did too much. So she did a little bit of foundation and maybe just eyebrows. That's what I'm imagining. And then She's like in her little lingerie. Obviously, I hope it comes with the wedding budget. But yeah, she's in her little lingerie, and they're in South Africa. They left Malawi and they went to South Africa for their honeymoon. Then so then she had a lot of places to shop at. I'm sure that's, yeah. So then she's in her little lingerie, waking her husband up with breakfast in her little clothes. What, and then yeah, she's like trying to do things, like trying to sit on him, trying to like be, wifey. It's not a sin anymore. Like, finally we need to do this. I mean, I've been waiting all my life, right? Type of thing. And she had been waiting all her life. He was also a virgin, so it's like, let's get this done. Let's do this. And then she's been trying. She's in like the most attractive clothing ever, and she still has her wedding hair, and she's feeling herself and hoping that her man should also feel her. But then she's trying. She's giving him breakfast, so then he eats the breakfast, and then he's like, let me go take a bath. What? And she's like, you don't have to bath now. I'll make you dirty anyways. Oh, wink. But yeah, but then he's like, no, okay, fine, let's just chill a little bit. So then he puts a movie in their hotel suite, they are watching, and then she like tries to make it like, let's watch something else. And then she's trying to make it into another movie where it's like, maybe it will like, I don't know. She puts other movies where it's like maybe romantic comedy. Yeah, she puts another movie to like put them in the mood. What, and she's doing the most. Girl is doing the most. And then finally she's like, why am I the only one trying? After like a long time, maybe like 2 hours of the morning, she's like, why am I the only one trying this? Why am I the only one wanting this? Mr. Married Sir, what is your problem? Do you not want me? Why did you marry me if I'm going to be like your best friend like this? Can we do this, please? Then he's like, oh, sorry. And then he's like, okay, fine, giving in. And then they start doing, a little foreplay, what. And then she's trying to see if anything is happening down there for him. And then nothing is happening. She's like, well, maybe he's not attracted to me. So then she's trying the most. She's doing them. And being a virgin, she doesn't know much to do either way. She's just doing what she learned from counseling. So then she's like, then what am I supposed to do at this point? So then she sits down and she's like, okay, what is the problem? Why are you not responding to my touch? Then he's like, okay, I need to tell you this now. All along I needed to tell you I wasn't really open with you, but I have a form of erectile dysfunction. I cannot respond to a woman's touch. Therefore, we can't do this normally. I like need to get treatment. I've had it ever since I was a child, so I think it has to be like serious treatment. But yeah, this isn't happening anytime soon. And with children, I don't know if I can have children because I've just never thought about it. And then the woman's like, wait, what? You tell me this now? Are you sure? And as you can see, with the time that is remaining in the story, this is not the end of the story. And then the woman's like, what? Why didn't you just tell me? I'm sure she's just confused. Like, bruh, why didn't you let me go through all this without telling me the most important information that I need to know? Like, you tell me everything else but this? Honestly? And then, like, they come back from their honeymoon and their wedding is already over. The wedding was already over. But yeah, honestly, first of all, tell me, if you were the girl, what would you do? Do you think the guy was wrong? I don't know. I think honestly he would have said it, but let me know in the comment section what you think the guy should have done. Anyways, yes, fast forward sometime later. She changed churches and then she was devout as usual. She's burning as a Christian, on fire for God, what. And then she meets one of the pastors there too. So I think she was like in the worship team kind of thing, where like she was always in front. That's why she was probably being noticed by the pastors. I don't know, or maybe she just liked pastors. I don't know. She gets noticed by another pastor. Eddie, let me drink some water. Gets noticed by another pastor, and then they're dating. What? They're happy. What? And then the pastor proposes. Oh, finally, she's finally getting married. So then she explains everything that happened. apart from why she left the marriage. She just said, you know what, it had to not happen. I think she gave like a spiritual reason, like God, what. Then the other pastor's just like, the new pastor now is like, it's okay, let's still get married. Proposals, they're all over social media, what. And so now they're about to set a wedding date, and now the phone is like, let me tell you something, Mr. Pastor. I'm not going to marry you until you have sex with me. Then the pastor's like, wait, what? Why would you do that to me? I mean, look, now think about it in the pastor's point of view. It's like, this girl, what is her problem? Why is she like forcing me to sin? I feel like in every sense it should be the other way around, where it's like men are more rowdy, what, I don't know. But then she's forcing me to do these things. Why? So then the pastor went to go tell his friend, like, bruh, this is what I'm going through. This woman says I should I should get before we set the date, I should have sex with her, and then otherwise she won't marry me. So then the guy is confused also, like, what is her problem anyways? But don't do it. We all know the kind of purity battles that we face. Once you start, you won't stop, and you've gone through the most. You've saved yourself for the longest time. Why would you break your virginity a few maybe months before your wedding? Chan. So then the pastor went back and she tried to reason with her, and then that's when she finally told the pastor, Woody, this is what I went through. This is why I broke up with my husband. So I'm not going to risk it again. So then he's like, but me, I know I can do. I mean, me, I know I respond to things. Don't worry about it. She's like, no, I want proof. I want proof fast. So then the pastor goes back to the friend like, bruh, this is what she went through, and this is why she wants the proof. So then the guy is like, but still don't do it. Please don't do it. Just God will make, encouragement, brotherly encouragement. And then for like a month, these guys, now the friend and the pastor didn't talk. And then now the pastor is talking to the friend. And then finally, the friend now texts the pastor, wait, how are you? It's been a while. Like there was friends like that where they were talking every day. So a month was a long time. So then he's like, it's been a while. Ever since we talked, what's the deal with the wedding plan? Okay, now we all know what he's actually asking. He's like, when is the wedding date? Or asking all the questions. We're like, have you had sex with the girl? Does that mean that you have now set a date now that you have had sex? Because the girl's conditions were, we have sex, that's when we can set the date. Guess what the pastor's answer was? I needed to drink water. He's like, for example, today is like what's the date today? 4th of November. Today when I'm filming, for example, the date that time was the 4th of November, the wedding. The pastor's answer was like, the wedding is on the 14th November. When I heard the story, I laughed. I was like, okay, what does this answer mean? Does it mean we did it many times? So much so that she had to put the date very close. But I laughed at the story. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And spice it up with onwadia. Yes, if you heard this story, please, you are very free to feature it on your channel also, because I feel like it's your type of thing. I just heard it and put it out here for people to hear. But yeah, you're free to feature it on your video. I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, and subscribe.